Alright, let's continue with some Throne of Eldraine. I'm building commander decks, so I need to get through some Throne of Eldraine so I can see if I get any commander staples here. So, just gonna blast through and see what we got. I got, decks I'm working on. I got Ragost for a food fight style deck, blowing up artifacts all over the place. So that's a lot of fun. I got Hearthhole, always looking for a little extra for that landfall deck. See if there's some variations I can do. I do go online, I do go on EDH Rec and take a look at Baked into the Pie. Oh, I love that. Oh, destroy target creature by baking it into a pie. Oh, yeah. Come on, we need more of that dark humor in these sets, in my opinion. Got Archons as well. I remember there was a game I played a long time ago when I was a kid. It was called Archon. It's a chess-style game. Except when you take a piece, you fight your opponent in a 1v1, kind of a Zelda-ish style arena match. And the different pieces have different powers, so it's, if you go with your high power Archon Queen against the pawn, the Queen's just gonna wipe it right out. Oh, there's the Cauldron of Eternity. Okay, good. Cauldron of Eternity, excellent. Continuing on here. Squire, Tiny, Knight, outflank. Yeah, return to nature. Okay. Yeah, so I'm also considering building a Knight commander deck as well. So I'm always opportunistic dragon. Okay, got some swamps and stuff. Good. So I got because a part of building a deck is I like to have the themes as well that go with the deck. So if there's, I can see like Eldraine connecting well to Lord of the Rings, so and then Final Fantasy, it's another golden egg. So I can keep some thematic flavor kind of moving through the decks. So for me that's important as well. I'm not just throwing stuff in just to have a winning deck. Interesting. I have to move this away for a moment. Yeah, it is foiled. Okay. I don't know how rare the foiling is in these. Remember when foiling first came out and that blew your mind when you got a foiled card? That was a long time ago. This set is, what's the copyright on? 2019. 2019, that was a good year. A lot of things were going well in the world in 2019 until the end of 2019. Then massive psyops ensue on us. But, Magic has always been a good thing to sit there and play. Gives you something to do with the folk. The Venerable Knight. More Kniggets. Wicked Wolf. Yeah, this set, what's that token? Cursed Huntsman. Okay. Oh, and it's an emblem. Now you think you'd get the Planeswalker with the emblem, but oh well. Alright, what do we got here? Open! Yeah, so I got the Hearthhole, looking to build the Knight deck. Got the Lobster deck. Got a Shulta Precon. Got one of the Tarkir Precons. The one with the walls. Like, you should know this, but you know what? I don't. I don't remember all this stuff. Don't get old. All that glitters. Oh, I'm looking for artifacts for the art castle and breath. That's neat. Okay. Not super powerful, but always thematic elements are a lot of fun to add to the deck. Then I'll carve out a bunch of the duplicates, pass some duplicates over to my son so he can possibly throw some stuff in his deck or has some bulk to work with. Yeah, so I got the Cranko deck as well. Yeah, like a black and white knight deck might be interesting. Let's see how that might possibly play out. Two opposing colors, it just means I have to find dual lands that deal with the opposing colors. I'm not sure how Voltron might make the decks. I have to see what the commander does and what the value engine is. I'm thinking just punching out a whole bunch of knights and finding a way to make them invulnerable. We do have Knights of the Round from Final Fantasy, so that will work well in the deck as well. Maybe Knights and Spaceships. If I think about that, I could take a look at Edge of Eternities, because they have the Knights and the white side. Yeah, so, Knights and space programs are always an interesting idea to try. I do have a Goblin deck. Ooh, a Goblin Knight double strike. Oh yeah, so that's my Cranko deck. My Cranko deck needs to be a lot faster. I can't be throwing stuff in to slow it down. Outlaw Merriment. It doesn't quite work with my lobster deck because you're creating these tokens. I'm doing the. Hey, what about red, black, and white? Well, I have to really think about that. It comes down again to the commander and the value engine that I want to put into it. I kind of like the red and white dynamic. When I was growing up in Magic, white was all your weenies, little weenie characters. Well, Knights and Clerics might be a really interesting one. Yeah, it comes down to what's the value engine going to do? Escape to the Wilds. What is the value engine going to do in my deck? When I got the commander deck, I don't know. I will go through and sort these cards out. Some will go to my son, primarily the duplicates. And then I'll keep some duplicates in the bulk area, Witch's Oven. That's primarily I was thinking of just building some entry-level commander decks and then selling them. It's a way to trim down the bulk. Okay, starting to see some duplication across these now. Yeah, it's not a super powerful set. I can pull thematic elements from this set, but it's not an overwhelming set from what I'm seeing. But when I do see artifact equipment, I have to stop and give it a think. a bird, and it does have the colors I would need for a Choco deck. I do have Choco, and I built a deck before with Choco and dismantled it. Now I'm thinking of putting that deck back together, especially if I can land a Chocobo bundle. See if I can land a Chocobo bundle for Christmas and work on my Chocobo deck. That would be nice. Tifa, landfall, Tifa kicking stuff. Okay, a little bit of foil treatment there. And I couldn't nick it. All right, that was it. So, hey, have a good one. See you in the next video.